All right, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Today is 30th of July 2025, and we are just looking at the chart of gold. So, welcome salam. So, let's just break it down what's just going on a high time frame. So, if we just look at the previous daily time frame, we're just having like a daily candle just like close in a bullish form. Let me just remove these things first. So we're just having like a daily resistance and the support as well, but for clear direction we just need to look at from higher time frame to lower time frame. Let's just look at h4. H4 is actually consolidating right now. I would say we are having like a support area here. At the same time we're just having like a support here and the resistance on the upside 3330, somehow like that. Let's just go from h4 to h1. No sound? You just can't hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay. All right. So let's just go from h4 to h1. So if you just like look at h1, h1 is like clearly showing you like it's just doing some kind of consolidation here. Look at this one. So you know what? It's just like doing consolidation from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. It's been like more than 14 to 15 hours. It's just doing consolidation in this area. So you know what? If whenever I'm just going to be faced like this kind of volatility or this kind of consolidation, like on a higher time frame, so if I just wanted to execute on something, I would like to recommend myself that should have to be look at higher time frame what's just going on there. Like suppose that if I just wanted to take some trade, I will just look at with the combination of h4 and h1, because even the 30-minute, even look at this one, this just break above the high but close back into the range, break above the high, continuously pushing to downside, break above the high, come back into the range, break with the low, come back into the range. So in this situation I would say I will just look at some kind of strong confirmation, at least like 30-minute time frame I will just wait for. So if I just got some kind of confirmation which just like break and close above. Now in this situation I would like to see a candle should have to be closed above the resistance area. Look at this thing, like how much time it just like continuously rejecting from this area. See this one? So I just need to see if I can just close above the resistance area, give me some kind of confirmation, then I will just go for the buys. And at the same time, if we just like look at the support area, so if I can just close below the support area, then you know what, it's just like not a comfortable one, because right after few pips you can see there's just like a rejection, then another support, then another support, then another support. So if we just wanted to go towards to the downside, actually we just need like a lot of volume to go through these all rejections. We just need like a lot of volume. And also just do remember today later we're just going to be hit like a FOMC as well, so might be just doing consolidation. Because of that, it's like a indecision just going on there. No one just going to be take a buy, no one just going to take a sell, so they're just waiting for FOMC, let the number to come out. Let's see how they're just going with the interest rate. So then I think so market will start creating clean structures. So this makes sense. We are having like a resistance, and at the same time we're just having like a support area. And also there's just like 3 minutes left for the opening of London. So might be with the opening of London volume, might be we're just going to be get something. But to be honest, I'm just not gonna force myself today until like FOMC to take any trade. Until if I just got like a clean volume, if I just got like a very beautiful like a close candle in my direction, so that makes sense. So rather I just need to wait actually. Okay, so let's just like see this. What is this? Prince, you just send me some website, I think so. Link, I'm just not gonna open it, bro. You can only send me the charts. Okay, it's just like a market edge screenshot. So I think so. I'm just having. All right. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. When will Raja do the live sessions? Actually, today Raja bro was just going to be do the live session, but suddenly he just got some urgent meeting, stuck in some urgent work. So just like I just need to like take over it. So I just like got a message right before, like 1 hour before, like when he just going to do the stream actually. So he was just like quite busy, so that's why I just like here. But I think so might be we just come during the FOMC or yeah. Okay. Okay, so the market sentiments are, let me just see this one. What's just going on the base of fundamentals actually. This is gold, and daily actually just like slightly bearish, and weekly just on a bullish. Okay. Okay, we're just doing some kind of consolidation. The easing of the global trade tension and stronger US dollar as pressure gold price lower, while ongoing geopolitical conflicts and uncertainty around Fed interest rate policy sustain cautious bullish interest. Okay, technical indicator signal bearish momentum but support near 3300 and safe haven demand provide. Okay, so it's just like a defensive positioning right now just going on. So yeah, that's actually everyone just like waiting for the Fed. What he just like going to be give some statement there. All right, man. This month so far we had nothing, no volume and prices message. So hope August can be good month. Yeah, even you know what? I think so. We will just going to be hit volume right after FOMC or right after NFP. I think so. From the next month, we just start getting the volume, and if still we just not going to be get volume, might be in the middle of August. We just like get clear with the volume actually as well, because summer just going to be end now soon. So yeah, it's just like almost it just happen every year. What just we just like facing from 1 to 2 months. Good morning. My first idea doesn't work because I protect the trade when trade was 15 pips in profit, but go back in retracement and took me out. Okay, so why if you just like went in your favor like 15 pips, did you just secure something there? Let me just look at your chart. Okay, wow, look at this one candle just continuously pushing to a downside. It's just like a 15-minute time frame. It just like executed here. The candle just closed above the previous candle high, executed, and just like it's just like a break even. I think so. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting, but like you know what? Just look at this one M15. Even this M15, the candle just do not have a upper wick. This one, it's just it could be risky one. So 15 pips if you just grab from today market, I would say like you are the winner of like for a for today market actually. Not even I just get anything like a even like a one paper just got there, and you just like made 15 pips if so. Congratulations. Okay, let's just adjust some things. Okay, all right. Okay, so London just like open right now. This candle just closed in a strong bullish momentum, but we just need to understand like even it just like close above the previous candle here, there's just like a not tradable range, just like a rejection, a lot of rejection on the left hand side. So I'm just not comfortable with this one to take a buy from here to continuously pushing upside. I would like to see a candle should have to be closed above the resistance. If a candle just closed above the resistance, that makes sense. Then that will be the confirmation that might be I'm just going to be get something. But as we just knew that today is like we're just going to be hit like FOMC, so should be cautious about this thing. So just like going to be attempt like A plus setup, I would say, like which is just having like a higher probability, like a confirmation candle showing strong volume in it. Candle size candle should be like in a bigger shape. Higher time frame just give me the confirmation with the combination of smaller time frames. So then there's a probability I'm just going to be give my trade a chance. Okay, can you show us your last trade and explain it? Yeah, the last trade I just took like during the live stream. It's just like already there on YouTube. You can watch that one. Can you show? Okay, whenever I trade in consolidation, I am most probably do, but when I trade in trends, it is most of the time in my favor. So why not why you just like if you just already have an answer in your question like why you just like trading during the consolidation? Just stay away from that. Wait for the breakout structure, then just give your trade a chance. So, can you explain 345 candle 50-minute time frame in MT5 time? MT5, I just don't know which MT5 you're just using. I'm just using like a Dominion market MT5s actually. So different MT5 might have like different time. Can you show us? Okay, just already answered that one. How to find the trend is in bullish and bearish? Just break down your chart from higher time frame to lower time frame. You will just easily understand what the trend just going on there. Can we take a buy? I just not interested in this buy. Right after few pips, there's just like a lot of rejections here. I just wanted to see a candle should have to be close above the resistance by depending on the London open volume. It might be continuously pushing upside. This is what I'm just expecting from it. But look at this one, it's just like continuously pushing upside. Wow, just like doing consolidation. So yeah, this candle actually showing good volume in it. Look at the size and look at the way it's just moving right now, and we're just like enter into opening of London. So you know what, if this current 15-minute time frame close above the resistance and the size of the candle just like showing very strong volume in it, so then we'll see. Till that, I'm just not gonna execute as an impulse entry. I just wanted to see at least a 15-minute candle should be a strong candle. If I just going to be 10-15 minute time frame candle, so it should be like in a strong form, so then I can give my trade a chance there. Yesterday your balance was 2511, now it's 2570. Did you add some money? No, I just like took a trade and just like recovered that loss last day actually. Yeah. Yesterday, can I get like 3 days? Okay, this was my yesterday. These two trade I have just taken during the live stream London session, and then I just like come on pre-NY and just make my money back and just close the chart with like a $8 to $9 in a loss. And that trade I just already like posted on Instagram where I just took the sell there. Okay. Yeah, someone just like observing my balance. What we can do? People are just like taking too much interest into my balance. Sir, I don't see your chart. Can you help me, please? How I can help you? You can't see that one, that chart. Everyone just like here, like can see my chart right now. So if you just can't see my chart, what I can do, buddy? You just need to like do some settings at your own. Must be some issue with you. Okay, look at the volume right now. Wow, look at the volume. It's just like a opening of London. But I just need to stick with my rule actually here. In this situation, I just need at least a 50-minute time frame should be closed in my direction. At least a single look at the size of the candle. Look at this one. Just like move 50 pips. Wow. Just move like 50 pips. It would be great. You know what? The way it's just like moving, we just enter into opening of London. It's just like a opening of London session right now. So yeah, I just like worried about these rejection. It just reacted in the same way how it's just reacting right now. These candles are also reacting in the same way, but at the end it just close back into the range. So I just wanted to see at least a 50-minute time frame should have to be close above the resistance. So then just like depending on the volume, I would say, then I can give my trade a chance. Till that, I just need to wait here. Just have to be patient with myself. I just cannot break my rules. So just need to wait. There is strong 1 hour resistance. Okay, doesn't matter if there's just like a resistance. We just like looking at the confirmation candle. Like just I'm just like reading the volume, the way market just moving, the way it's just like showing volume in it. Look at this one. It's just like even it just close within the range, and then it just like shoot up like 50 pips. So if you just wanted to read the volume, look at this one. Look at the size of this candle. Then look at the size of this candle, this candle, this candle. See this one? 12 pips, 13 pips, 20 pips. Now look at this candle. It start printing like more than 36 pips. Now look at this candle movement. It just moved like 60 pips. So these are the sign actually. You just don't need any kind of volume indicator in this situation. You can just read the candle. If the size start getting bigger, the volume is just exactly just available there. Okay. Okay, what is your bias? So bias are just nothing. Right now we just need like some kind of confirmation candle. Like a candle should close above the resistance. We just like doing consolidation. If we just score some kind of confirmation candle, then there's a probability I'm just gonna give my trade a chance there. That only makes sense. Or if it just close below the support. So you know what, you can set your bias if there's just like clean traffic on one side. So you can set your bias that I'm just gonna stick with the buys, or I'm just gonna stick with the sells actually. But if you're just like doing some kind of consolidation, then they're like there should be like no bias. Then if you just go some kind of closed candle in your direction after the consolidation, there's a probability if there's just like a clean traffic on the left hand side, there's a probability it will go that direction. So in this situation right now, you can see it's just consolidating from a long time. So if I just go to like even a single candle just close above the resistance, if a single candle just close below the support, there's a probability by depending on the volume I could give my trade a chance there. Make sense? I'm thinking about take a buy, but then you say not comfortable. Yeah, exactly. We just at least like you just have to make some plan. So we just already had a plan. This is a resistance. This is a support right now. It's just doing consolidation from a long time. Now we're just having a plan with us. We will just wait, or I will actually. There's just like nothing like we. Like I will wait at least like a 15 or 30-minute time frame should have to be closed above the resistance, or should have to be closed below the support. So if I just go some kind of confirmation candle there, then there is a probability I can give my trade a chance. So yeah, that makes sense. This is something I'm just looking for. Higher time frame, 4 hour and daily are still bearish. Let's see. And damn meat actually just send us a chart. Let's just look at this one. Wow, he just like took a buy from the 50-minute time frame by depending on the volume. Wow, this guy must be have like a steel balls. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Like if it's just like there's just like no FOMC, or if it's just like no rejection, these kind of rejection on the left hand side, then definitely I will just give my trade a chance. But there's something which just stopped me to execute on these kind of structures. And I think I just started stream somewhere here. I just didn't start a stream here. So yeah, but it's just such a like a nice idea. You just wait for the candle to close in your direction. It just created a support right on the support, give you the confirmation candle depending on the volume. Yeah, but it's just like no range for me. Okay, it shoot only with the wick, not with the body. Let's see. I initially had a trade idea long after the first bullish M15, exactly like this guy. Yeah, that actually makes sense, but could be risky because you know what? We are just like consolidating from a long time. The previous candle where you just like depending for the execution, it just actually do not have a upper wick. There's just like a 50-50% chance. So you just need to understand one thing, like you just already doing consolidation from a long time, and in a consolidation area you just got a candle which just like close with no upper wick, so there's just like volume can help you out. There is nothing else will be available there. Only volume can help you out in this situation. So there's just like 1 minute left for the 50-minute candle to close. So look at this one. This candle is still standing within the range. So if someone just like having the habit to get into some kind of FOMO, so might be they just give it a chance here. So let's see. I'm just like still waiting for the 50-minute candle at least to close in my direction. So if it just close back into the range, then again there's just like no trade for me. Then I will just look at 30-minute time frame. So if the 30-minute candle just close above the resistance, so then by depending on the volume, I would say that I can give my trade a chance and can grab few pips there. Before that, I just need to wait. Okay, great. So I am midway in the course and I have a confusion question. When can I identify a rejection wick as a opposite to a range wick? So you just wanted to go for a wick fill structure, or you just wanted to go with the rejection wick setup? A rejection wick would be something like this. Suppose that you just like waiting for some kind of buy and market just like break above the high, then it just like went 40-50 pips in your favor, then it's just like rejected with a long rejection wick and close somehow back into the range, something like this with a long rejection wick. So there's a probability the next kind of create a wick, break the low, it could fill the range on the left hand side. This is a rejection wick setup. And at the same time, if suppose you just wanted to go for a wick fill structure, so the wick fill structure is somehow like this. You just need to wait for something, like you just go to your confirmation candle above the resistance area. Now you can see there's just like only wick, there's just like no support and resistance on the left hand side, but there's just like a wick on the left hand side, and this wick should be like a tradable wick. And then next candle create a wick, break above the high. In this situation you can go for the wick fill structure. But in this way, like keep this factor in your mind, like should have to be secure 50% 90% at this place and bring your stop loss at break even, because if it's just already rejected from this area, so there's a probability it can again reject from this certain area and can continuously pushing downside. So this is actually the wick fill structure you can like execute, and this wick should be like a tradable wick. Make sense? It should not be like a you just can't go with like a 20 or 15 pip wick fill on the left hand side. There should be like a 40 to 50 pip wick on the left hand side, so you can easily grab like 30 pips, 35 pips, 25 pips, something like that. Make sense? And do complete your course as well. Okay, so YouTube, and I'm just looking for YouTube. Okay. Sir, could you please explain the trade you took yesterday and posted on Instagram? Yeah, you know what? Here is the trade I have just took on the this one. Here's the trade. This candle just closed below the support area after the consolidation. This is I just try to go as an impulse entry, but the way it's just like moving, not showing volume, so I just like closed it as at a break even. So see this one, it just like went up, then I just like look at the rejection on the left hand side, so I just wait for the candle to close below the support area. So the previous candle actually which just do not have a upper wick, clearly showing that there is just like no buyer standing there, there's just like only sellers there, and the candle just like continuously pushing downside, and now this candle just clearly showing volume in it and close below the support. Then next candle as it just started, I just go with a dynamic risk, like secure 50% position at I would say at 20 pips, and close 90% position at like 30 to 35 pips, and rest I have just closed like overall with the 70 pips, I think so. 60 pips, 65 pips, yeah. Okay. So basically, the length of the wick pin bar determines it. Actually, you know what? Like, you know what is the meaning of wicks on the candle, like on the upside or downside? It's actually represent the range of the market. So if it's just like having volume, it's same like if you are just having like a fuel in your car, and you with that certain fuel you just go to your office like 2 times or 3 times a day, and then if you just wanted to go fourth or fifth time, you just need to put more fuel into it to again cover that journey. So the same thing happen here. If there's just like a volume and you're just having like a wick on the left hand side, there's a probability it's just going to fill that wick, because it's also representing the range of the market. So if there's just like a volume will work out as a fuel, and then there's a probability with a confirmation it could continuously pushing towards that direction where you can facing the wick on the left hand side, if you're just having like a wick with structure there. Will not you give a sell chance since it's standing on the resistance? I'm just not gonna do anything within this range. I'm just not gonna take a buy. I'm just not gonna take a sell here. To be honest, I'm just not gonna do anything with this range. I would like to see a breakout structure, like a candle should have to be close above the resistance, or candle should have to be close below the support. This is like no trade zone to me. Yes. Yeah, fuel is equal to volume. If 50-minute candle close bearish, make resistance with long rejection from upside. Next candle wick up, break previous candle low, sell positions, clean range. We'll see. We'll see how the candle just going to be create structure there. Then it's depending on the way how it's just like showing volume in it. Hike as the support you have the taken for the sell. We have only 21 pips clean range. Even if we break and close below the support, how we can take sells? Do you think this range you have taken is good? You know what? I just took like a current support area right now. I'm just if I just going to be take this one, then what about this one? Then what about this one? Then what about this one? So we're just having like a lot of rejection on the downside. So if once I just like started the stream, I just already explained that if we just wanted to go for the cells, we just need like a lot of volume there. There should be like volume which can be go from this all rejection and support on the left hand side. In this situation, only volume can help you out. With a confirmation candle and a candle just showing clean structure, clean volume in it, there's a probability, but depending on the volume it could continuously pushing downside to go from this whole rejection on the left hand side. So I'm just like taking the current support area here. Just live in the present. Don't worry about what just like on the left hand side. This time look at this one. Market just like respecting this resistance, respecting this support, respecting this resistance, respecting this support, respecting this resistance, respecting this support. See this one? How many times I just like respecting this support and resistance? So that's why I just like take this one easily. Keep your thing like in a simple way. So if we just got some kind of confirmation candle which we just like close below like 33.23. So by depending on the volume, again I'm just repeating it again, like depending on the volume, because in this situation when there's just like no clean traffic on the left hand side, only volume can help you out. Only volume can help you out there. Make sense? Thank you so much. May Allah grant you success in this world and hereafter as well. Thank you so much, Sharik. Please do the Dominion funding. If my first two trades was loss, will the 3 profit days still work? You know what? I just don't know why people just don't do not understanding the like 3 day profitable days, something like that. It's just like 0.5%. Like suppose that you're just having like 100K account, so you just need to make like at least $500 only in one day, and should have to be like hold on to with that one. So it will prove you that you are a good trader, and it's just like nothing like 0.5%. Even you just like pass your phase one or phase two within a year, and there should be like just like 3 profitable days, and that 3 profitable trades actually connected with just like 0.5%. So what is the matter with that one? It's just like nothing, just like a normal rule. I don't think so. Why you are just like getting worried about like 0.3% profit? If you're just like a profitable trader, you just don't need to worry about this one. 0.5%, bro. What do you think while you are in a trade, like managing loss or range, the price go? What you just actually trying to saying there, buddy? Saad Khalid, what's your actually question? Actually, I just not got your question. Okay, London is not same as before. Am I right, sir? Yeah. Actually, you know what? It's just not something like London. It's just like summer vacation just going on. That's why might be we just like facing these kind of moments there. Yeah. Summer actually like behave mostly in the same way. And how to confirm there is volume in the market that can break all downs on traffic. So we just need to wait for some kind of confirmation candle should have to be closed below the support. That makes sense. Now look at this one. I just never went into some kind of FOMO and never didn't give my trade a chance here. See, it just like secure my money because I just stick with my plan. But once everything just like printed there as I just wanted to see, then definitely I just need to jump into it. Then it makes sense to give my trade a chance. But if nothing just happening there on the chart as my plan, so I'm just not gonna give my trade a chance. This is actually called patience, and patience always paid you. So till right now, there's just like nothing. Why do you get over analysis paralysis? Okay, what should I give answer? I hope so. On M5, M3. Okay. Is market ranging due to FOMC? Yeah, exactly. Most of the time, you know what, whenever there's just like FOMC, NFP or CPA, some kind of volatile news just going to be happen there. So we can like face these kind of consolidation before the news. It happens, and it's just like a very beautiful thing. You know what? The more it will consolidate, there's like a more higher probability which is going to be get like a bigger breakout. And once it just gives some kind of confirmation candle or breakout structure, even during the news, it could be like a very huge move just going to be happen there. Okay, 21 pips sell secure from the resistance point. Oh man, why you guys are just like trying to predicting the market? I just can't celebrate your 21 pips, bro. It doesn't make sense. Don't build like a bad habits. Okay. Um, Discipline is the name of the game. Yeah, exactly. You should not like build like bad habits. Doesn't matter if even you just go with the lower side to see what's just going to be happen. If there's just like some structure appear there, so you just giving your trade a chance. That makes sense. You just like still getting scared and you just lower the lower size. That makes sense. But if there's just like nothing on the chart and there's just like nothing printed there, and you just try to predict the market, and luckily you just like got some wins there, it's just not gonna happen all the time. Might be you just like win 2 time 3 time, and there's just like a higher probability 10 to 12 times you're just going to be lose the money in that same situation. So this is the main difference between other traders and us. Like we just never try to predict the market because I knew that I'm just not like a market maker. I just do not have any kind of track link with like Trump, with the World Bank or with the IMF, something like that. I just do not have any kind of track link with any kind of institutes. So how I can like predict the market? Only I can do like take action once I just got my confirmations there. This is how I just like doing work here. This is what I'm just like telling everyone, just teaching the same thing to everyone. So just do not try to predict the market. And this is the reason why 95% ratio is just like fail in this industry. They just try to predict the market, like getting some kind of inner feelings and just jump into the market. Who the hell are we? Nothing to the market. Okay, when I'm in a trade, I'm mostly thinking about profit rather managing risk or break even. Is this approach okay? So you mostly think about the profit rather managing risk. You just should have to be the second plan with you, like you just like execute on some structure. Only risk management is the thing which can keep you in profits. You know what? Because you should have to be like read the candle how it should be reacted and how it should not be reacted there. If the candle just not reacting in the way how you just wanted to see it, then start managing the risk. Why to like suppose that you just like put your 2% risk there in one single trade, and market just not showing you volume, it's just not reacting the way how you just wanted to see it should be reacted, then why you just like getting into it like with your emotions? Just keep your emotion beside and just like think mathematically, I would say. Just look at the numbers, look at the things what is going on there. So just manage the risk. Why to lose like complete 2%? Close at least like 50% there, and like if you're just losing like 1%, it's just like more better than losing like 2%. Make sense? So risk management is the basic tool and the main tool, I would say, which can keep you in profitable. I was saying about exact this scenario for okay. When I'm in trade, I'm mostly thinking about profit. Okay, I just already answered this one. Sir, sometime in the journey, it feels so loneliness and downhearted how you had deal it in your journey. If you just like fall down as a man, what I feel that we should have to be like stand again. We just cannot be like lay down on the ground because we just lose something. We are here in this world to fight like with every situation. Like whatever happened doesn't matter. It's just not gonna change your life. If you just attempt something, if it just never worked out, doesn't matter, try it again. What will happen if you just continuously doing the same thing with the right direction? I am again repeating it again, with the right direction. It's very important to understand what is the right direction. If you're just doing something with the right direction and you're just continuously failing into it, only one win can cover your 99 losses. Only one win. So just keep moving, don't stop, just keep pushing in the right direction. And don't worry if you just like get fail. Only those people just get fail in their life who just like tried at least. The people who just didn't even try in their life, how like they're just doing, I just don't know why they're just in this world. They should be die or should we do some to suicide there. So yeah, just keep moving. Okay, in my own experience, do it slowly, enter with low lot size and so okay. So Trove actually giving some advice to someone else. That makes sense. Okay, it's hard actually. Just waiting. As Raja Bro always said, like, trading is like watching a paint to dry. So still right now it's just like same thing. I'm just watching paint to dry. Nothing on the chart, just consolidation. See this one. This is something where market just put someone in FOMO and they just try to take a buy, and then market again rejected and close back into the range. Let me just see how much function these. So I'm just like collaborated with market edge AI, and if someone just going through with my link, they can easily get 20% off. And you know what, this 20% off will not be like for the first time. If someone just like sign up with my given link, they will just like get discounted for the whole life. Like suppose that today you just took a buy of this like took a like buy the subscription of this market edge AI, with my given link, so you will just get 20% off it, and it just not like for the first time. Whenever you're just going to be like going to be take subscription again, you will just get the same discount there, whatever the price is there. And even if you just like stay there for the whole life, you're just going to be get 20% discount. Wow, really nice one. It's just like a very great tool. It's just like I didn't ever like do any collaboration with anyone else. Like I just got a lot of message from different companies. I just like don't comfortable with them. I just like mostly try to secure my, I would say, just don't wanna ruin my position what just I'm having right now by struggling with 4 years. So just wanted to do work with only quality peoples. Like I'm just running the affiliations only with the Dominion group, and not right now I just like doing work with these guys as well as affiliated. So yeah, they're just doing like a great work here. Look at this one. If you just like make the combination of fundamental, we just already have a picture what just going on behind the scene, and after that we just knew that how to fight with the technical. So just make the combination. There's a very high probability we're just going to win the situation actually. So really nicely done. So just like showing everything here, we can like understand. Let me just like see if we just wanted to search something here. So I just wanted to look at gold. All pairs are here, Nasdaq, BTC, everything just here. So I just like click on gold, so it will just start showing me what's just going on with the daily perspective. So slightly bearish we are in on a 1 hour intraday. Daily just like neutral because of FOMC. Weekly just like a bullish one. So look at this one. So if I just like if we just look at this one, click on here, so it will just tell us what's just going on behind the bigger picture. The cautious sentimeter stems from the Federal Reserve expected rate hold, which limits dollar weakness and caps gold upside. Wow, while positive trade development between the US and EU reduce safe haven demand, technical patterns indicate a bearish correction phase, but support levels and lower trend is providing a foundation for potential recovery. Wow, see this one, you just like have a clean picture in your mind now. You just now everything just need to look for what you just need to look for. You just need to wait for some structure to be formed with a combination of like fundamentals. So high probability just going to be win that one. So win-win situation, I would say. Okay, what is this? Need your trading ex expertise, gold buy or sell, Kasser? Hey man, this is not me. It's not me. It's not me. Don't follow him. Okay. Okay, made with AI for fun. Okay. So, sir, we got a rejection week on M30, but problem is we don't have a good range to the bottom. Am I right? So, no, it's just like nothing right now. It's just not like that one. It's just like doing consolidation. If it's just like, as I just already printed there, suppose that you just like, if you just got rejected with here, somewhere here, and close nearby the resistance. If it just like already move a lot, so you just fill the range, so nothing just left there for you. Cash, please, where can I get the discount link? Okay, let me just tell you, or I think so I can send you here as well. Here is the link, you can go with that one and use code CAS20, QAS20, and I'm just also going to be put this one for the YouTuber. And the code is actually like, code is CAS20, lifetime discount. Okay, So your last sell trade, that candle not have any lower wick, that mean there is low probability. What's your view on that? So that was also having no upper wick, bro. So what about that one? And this, look at the size of the candle. Look at the way how it just like give the breakout structure after the consolidation. So I just used, to be honest, I just like open trade with the opening of candle, like a dynamic risk. Higher probability, by depending on the volume. I knew that there's just like a 70 pip range to the left hand side, clean traffic on the left hand side. So it just give me the confirmation after the consolidation. Higher probability it can continuously pushing downside to fill the range. Still, if I just get scared, so I just secure like 90% position at 30 pips and leave the rest, and then I just close everything like at 65 pips. So by just reading the candles, this one, let me just show you. Okay, where it was, yeah, this one. On a 30-minute, it was look like this. Okay, on a 30-minute, see that it just created a resistance, it did create a support. This candle create a wick, break the low, and close below the support area. We have clean traffic on the left hand side. See this one, 70 pip range, use dynamic risk, executed here, went in my favor like 20 pips, close 50%, went in my favor like 30 pips, close 90%, went in my favor 65 pips, close everything. Make sense? This is a perfect, I would say, a structure. Okay, in 30 minutes it didn't shoot the resistance with the candle body. Is it make any sense? Just shoot with a wick. Where? This one? To the upside or to the downside? What you just like talking about? But the 30-minute close with a tiny wick, almost none. What you guys are like talking about? Just need to send me the chart. What you were just talking about? Upside. So like, yeah, I just like I think so. Just move like with the opening of London. But still it's just like a strong resistance. I just already explained that one. Look at this one, how many time market rejected from this certain area on H1. Look at 30-minute. So we just like, as we just started the stream, what decision we just made there, we had a decision with us like we just not going for any kind of impulse entry here until I just saw some kind of strong structure, strong volume there. So I can read the volume actually with experience, to be honest. But still, in this situation, like there's like a higher probability, if a candle didn't close or went upside as impulsively, higher probability it can be rejected from anywhere on the left hand side and continuously come back into the range. It just reacted in the same way. Look at this one. So that's why I just didn't give my trade a chance here. I would like to give my trade a chance if this, even this 15-minute candle just showing me the volume and it just close somehow above the resistance area, and then next candle create a wick, so I can give my trade a chance depending on the volume that it could continuously pushing upside. This is what I actually wanted to see on the chart, but there's just nothing printed there as I just wanted to see. Then why to force myself? There's just nothing for me, so I just secure my money here. If I can secure my money here, it's easy for me to make money. But the 30-minute close with a tiny wick, almost none. Yeah, I just told you like I just go with the dynamic risk. They just like two risk we just like taking in this industry. Number one, like a static risk, and another one is just like a dynamic risk. In dynamic risk, we just never wait for the candle to create a wick or break the low, something like that. So sometimes I just go with the dynamic risk by depending on the volume, by reading the candle, how it's just printing there, how it's just like reacting there, what the structure just like behaving there. So yeah, sometime I just go as a dynamic risk. So that's why I just like took a dynamic risk here. You know what? Where was my stop loss before that? As I enter as a dynamic risk, my stop loss was within the range. It was not above the previous candle high. It was somewhere here, like 22 pips. And then as it just broke the low, went like 8-10 pips in my favor. Then I just bring my stop loss from the range to above the current candle. Now I knew that There's no business of this current candle to break the high of its own. If it just break its own high, I'm just gonna close 50% or might be I just close 100% because I knew the previous candle have no bottom wick. So already have that plan with me as well. And I was just worried about this wick on the left hand side, this one, this wick on the left hand side. I was expecting might be if it just rejected from this area right after 13-15 pips and break its own high, then I might close everything. But it just never did that anything like that. It just continuously pushing to the downside and went like straight away 30 pips in my favor. Okay. Okay. What's your Instagram, sir? Okay. You can. It's like forest.cas. This one. Uh, I try to post almost like a breakdown of trades on my Instagram, and now recently just started the YouTube. It's been like more than 1 month, I think. So we just like started the YouTube, like a YouTube, and just like got a very blessing from the people. I would say they just like live the streams, and like I'm having like a 1500 subscriber there. So we'll just keep moving. We'll see where I can reach within 2 years. Yeah, we'll see that one. So yeah, this is the Instagram I'm just having with me. You can follow it up. This one. Its name is like forest.cas. You will just get the blue tick with that account. Don't follow my fake accounts. I don't have any fake account. People just made fake accounts of mine as well. Even I'm just not that much famous, but still people just like copying that one. And the scammer actually, I just saw that scammer just like doing a very great job there. They just like working hard to make the same account. Like they just putting the story same as it is. They just putting like a they just like copy the data and putting and it's just like it will take like a long time to create the same thing as it is. So yeah. Why just don't work on their self and make something better? They just try to copy and try to go with a shortcut. Okay, look at this 50-minute time frame. We just do not have upper wick now. It's just pushing to the upside. 30-minute candle. 30-minute candle just going for the wick fill structure. Still the same concept, same thing. I would like to see at least a 30-minute candle should have to be closed in my direction to give my trade a chance. That makes sense. Even the previous 15-minute candle just do not have a upper wick. So yeah, but it just opened with a gap like showing volume. And look at this one. Is it anyone else also facing the same gap? If I'm just like facing the same gap, if it's like a real gap, then it's mean there's just like a very strong buyer just sitting there. So if I just got some kind of a single 30-minute candle which just close above the resistance area, very high probability it will continuously pushing to the upside. Very high probability. So okay, so we're just having like 100 people on the YouTube, and I just got like 25 likes. Very beautiful, very nicely done, guys. I'm just providing you the free education, and you guys don't even like to hit the like button. Wow, very nice. I like the way you guys like getting education. Avoid trading today. Let's see. Till right now we are avoiding. Just like need for some kind of confirmation to give our trade a chance, and they're just like nothing for us. Yeah, yes, there is a gap. Okay, so now the gap just get filled. So we'll see how this 50-minute candle is going to be closed with a 30-minute time frame. If it just close above the resistance area, so I'm just gonna continuously doing this stream for the next 12 minutes. If I just got some kind of confirmation candle above the resistance area, so I'm just gonna give my trade a chance. If we just got nothing there, Then I will just close the stream and we'll see after the NFP. Oh, sorry, after the FOMC. Okay, it's just like continuously fighting with the resistance right now. But still, we just need to stick with the plan. Just waiting for the closure. I'm just waiting for the closure. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, I just like forget that one. We just do not even having like only NFP, FOMC actually only. We also have a ADP today. How I can forget that one? Okay. We are also having like ADP. So this week is actually like full with the news events. Today is 30 July and oh yes, we are having like a ADP. They're expecting like a good number from the ADP. The previous one is just like in a negative. Now they're just expecting like good number. If they're just expecting like good number, there's a probability gold could be like fell down. If the number just come same as it is how they forecasting it, so higher probability it could pushing to the downside. So we'll see what happened during the ADP. Like it today is something like I just need to get some popcorns and watch the movie with the ADP, movie with the FOMC. This is something should have to be planned. Okay, so they just like 9 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to close, and I'm just waiting to see how this 30 minutes is going to be closed. If it just close within the range, and again it's just like doing consolidation, so just need to close the chart. Then we'll see during the ADP and after the FOMC, or during the FOMC, I would say. So there's just like 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left for the confirmations. Let us look at pound yen. We just didn't even look at the pound yen. We're just going on a pound yen. Oh, look at this one. After the long consolidation, the daily time frame just broke the low actually. It just broke the consolidation. Let's just go from H4. H4 actually just created a support. It just broke the support, closed below the support area. At the same time, I think so. This one, the resistance we are having H1. Wow, it just broke the support. Same time, which is having like a support area here on H1. Let me just see what we are having on the left hand side. On the left hand side, which is having like a support, it's just standing at the same support. What if we just break below this support area? If we just like break below this support area, we are having like a, it's just like a non tradable range, but depending on the volume, but depending on the high time frame with volume, it could continuously pushing to the downside. This makes sense. Here is the support we are having on the 30-minute time frame. Let's just see what I'm just having on the 30-minute time frame on the left hand side. Left hand side, if you just break below this area, this is another support. But if there's just like a volume there, then it's like a very beautiful 50-60 pip range to the downside, because you just broke the low after the long consolidation on a higher time frame. Very high probability it will continuously pushing to the downside. And at the same time, if we just break and close above the resistance area, again you can see we are having a like a very beautiful clean traffic of 40 pip range on the left hand side. So we can easily grab 15-20 pips out of it if a candle just close above the resistance area. It's like a very beautiful, I would say, price action going on right now on a pound yen. It's like more clear than gold right now. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so there's just like 6 minutes left. Okay, Wilmarie, for this I should just wait. Correct daily had been bearish, but bullish candle printed today. In 30 minute, I was thinking sells because it formed resistance also on 50 minute. Same thing, but if I look left, I don't know if it's a big enough range to execute. So just like no tradable range on the left hand side, and you just wanted to execute, you just need to like depending on the volume. What is this one? It's just like having a GPP USD. Yeah, it's just like a beautiful one. Just look at this one. It's just like created a high, created a low. Now you're just standing at the resistance area. It's just already moved a lot. Just need to wait for some kind of structure to be formed. If a next candle create a, we can break above the high or close above the resistance area. So very high probability if you just break and close above this resistance area, you're going to be faced like clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, and you're just also if you're just already sitting with the volume time, so very high probability it will continuously pushing upside. And at the same time, if it just break below this area, so just need to understand how much tradable range is on the left hand side. If it's just like not a tradable range, then you just need to depend on the volume to continuously pushing to the downside. So yeah, this makes sense. These two ideas actually make sense. And you just send us a like another chart as well. Let me just see this one. Okay, so this chart is actually GBP USD, the same one. It's just like a, and before that, the first chart you just sent me is, it's just like a, what is this, what time frame it is actually? It's 30 minute. Okay, it's 30 minute. And how it just look like on a 15 minute time frame? It's a, it's a 50 minute. So look at this one. 50 minutes start doing consolidation here. So I think so it would be better if you just like wait for the candle to close above the resistance, because above this resistance you are having like a clean traffic. But if you just break and close below the support area, you are just having like another support. Then right after this is like another support. So you just need to wait for to break this support like 133, 485. That makes sense to continuously pushing to the downside. Then you might going to be get like clean traffic on the left hand side. Got it? So 30 minute, 15 minute actually making sense. 15 minute just doing consolidation. So just need to wait here. And this is like a daily time frame. Is it daily time frame? GBP USD daily time frame. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one now. The smaller time frame just giving you the confirmation there is a probability it can continuously pushing upside because it's just standing at the resistance area. And then look at the previous daily time frame, it just rejected and closed with a small body. It's mean like it's just having like a less volume now. It just dropped the volume. So if the next candle create a wick break above the high, daily candle will break above the high of the previous candle. Lower time frame will give you the confirmation. Higher probability it you can grab some pips here easily. Totally makes sense. It's just like a very great idea by with the combination of daily M30, M15, H4, all time frame just giving you the signal. If it just break above the high of the previous daily time frame or smaller time frame will give you the confirmation we're just doing some kind of consolidation, higher probability it could continuously pushing upside. Yes. Wilmarie, very very nicely you have just done the analysis. Sir Rajabank says that if you take only one or two trades a day, you will become 100% profitable trader. I want to ask, do all profitable traders follow this rule to taking one to two trade in a day? Yeah, most of the time we just like stick with one to two trades, but sometime with our experience, we just go with the three to four trades. But it just come with experience. If you just like, sometime what happened, we just like we can saw some kind of like I would say a benefit there. So we just knew that if we just like stay here for some time, so we can grab something out of it. Like suppose that last time Raja Bro where he just like made like almost like 100K. He was just like fighting with the news of Trump, where he just like it give a tweet, might be they're just going to be fired the Fed, just he might like going to be fired the Paul. So with that volatility, he just like doing 4 or 5 trades there, but he just knew that there's a probability I'm just going to be get that one. Once news he just like got like they're just going to fire the Paul, then the right after some time they just like give the another statement, like they just will think about after 8 months. So whatever happened on the chart, there's a probability it will just retrace all the way back in his real position. So he just took the advantage of that one. So sometime we just like go with 3 to 4 trades, but mostly 90% I would say just 1 to 2 trades. If you just wanted to stay in profits, 1 to 2 trades a day is just like a key to success. A 1 to 2% risk of your capital. Both make same sense actually. Okay, please, as a beginner, which should I go for, GBP, USD or gold? You can go with any pair. Just stick with single pair, I would say. Just like read your pairs with a certain pair. Doesn't matter it's GBP, USD. Doesn't matter it's a gold. Just look at your pair, what you just wanted to adopt actually. So just look at that pair, how it just like move with the volume time, how it just like showing volatility, and how it just move during the volatility, how it just move like during the news. So you just need to read it continuously for like more than I would say like 2 months at least, just continuously watching your pair, then start executing with your actually with your ideas actually. So by watching any pair, if you just wanted to adopt it, just start watching it for at least like 2 months I would say, then go with a smaller lot size, and once you just get build your confidence on that certain pair, then yeah, you can go ahead. So look at this one, there's just like nothing on the chart for me, nothing on the chart. Like look at this one, how the candle just printing, how it just like showing no volume in it. So why to force myself for the execution? Why not to wait for the news to settle down? See this one, it's just like clearly telling you the story. So still if you just can't understand the story and you just start forcing yourself for the execution, so higher probability you will just like start getting losses there. So at this situation, there's just like no structure, there's just like nothing clear on the chart, so no trade for me. And same as it is, there should be no trade for you guys as well. So yeah, so I think so I'm just heading off now. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 2:30 a.m. Eastern. Till that, be safe, be careful. See you guys soon. Take care and bye bye.